Haunted apartment. Over on TikTok, a man named Marcus Monroe posted a video of himself relaxing in his living room when something unexpected sends a chill down his spine. What starts as a typical day takes a sudden turn into something far more unsettling.
Hello?
In the video, Marcus explains that strange occurrences have been happening in his apartment ever since he found a voodoo doll in a river. What makes this incident even creepier is that the door slamming shut wasn't the only thing to shake him up. As Marcus checks out the noise, a newspaper eerily shifts on the table. Moments later, a pumpkin and a statue fall to the ground, seemingly on their own. His reaction feels authentic, with his body language and facial expressions showing real fear. Mysterious shadow. This video, uploaded by YouTube user Ollie Talons, entitled Real Ghost Caught on Camera, comes with a pretty eerie backstory. Ollie explains that they regularly check their surveillance footage every morning, but recently received a motion alert that was out of the ordinary. When they reviewed the footage, they saw something bizarre. On the right side of the screen, you can spot a shadowy figure moving along the bushes before disappearing behind a black SUV. Ollie mentioned that they even tried to recreate the footage by going outside to the same spot at night, but couldn't manage to duplicate what was caught on camera. If you look closely, it's clear that this is just a shadow, not an actual person. What's even stranger is that the shadow goes behind the SUV. If it was cast by someone walking nearby, you'd expect it to show up on the front of the car instead. This footage definitely raises some questions. What do you think? Could this be something paranormal? Let me know your thoughts. Four-legged ghost. The couple was hosting some in-laws when they received a motion detection notification from their front door camera. At first, they weren't too concerned. It could have easily been someone walking by or an animal triggering the sensor. But when they played back the footage to check, there was nothing visible that could have caused the alert. Confused, they weren't sure how to explain it. One of the family members decided to review the footage frame by frame, and that's when things got really strange. They were shocked to discover that a figure only appeared when they scrolled through the video slowly, but was completely invisible when the footage played at normal speed. Upon closer inspection, what they saw left them chilled. In the frame-by-frame playback, they could make out a humanoid figure walking down the sidewalk, but with 4 legs. If it was just the 4 legs, they might have dismissed it as a camera glitch. But the fact that the figure was invisible at regular speed, combined with its bizarre appearance, makes this footage truly unsettling. Many viewers are convinced they may have captured something paranormal. Eerie mass encounter. A man recovering from a serious illness was being monitored by a medical professional while resting comfortably in his bed. The room he was in had a bit of a reputation. Nurses typically avoided it because many had reported hearing disembodied voices and seeing strange white figures floating around. Beyond the eerie sightings, the room was also known for having a constant chill and even affecting the mental well-being of those who entered. So, when a nurse reviewed the footage from that night, what they saw left them terrified. The video shows a strange, translucent mass hovering near the man's bed. At first glance, it could have been mistaken for a lens smudge or even a bug. But as the mass started moving across the room, it became clear this was something else entirely. The creepiest moment comes when the mass starts to shrink and appears as though it's entering the man's body. As soon as it vanishes, the man suddenly wakes up, looking disoriented and confused. Ghostly figure captured. A security guard was working late one evening at an undisclosed location, alone and keeping an eye on the cameras. He noticed something unusual on the monitor, but initially brushed it off as a camera glitch. After a closer look, he realized the figure was still visible outside his office, so he decided to check it out in person. When he stepped out of the office, he didn't hear anything strange, and when he looked in the direction where he had seen the figure, there was nothing there. Unsure of what he'd seen, he went back inside to review the footage and was shocked by what he discovered. The video shows a thin, translucent figure floating into view. The figure emerges from the darkness and pauses just before crossing a visible line, almost as if it's investigating something. As the security guard opens the office door, the figure darkens instantly and, moments later, begins to levitate into the air. To make things even creepier, it appears to duplicate once it's airborne. Many viewers are convinced that this footage captures genuine paranormal activity and speculate that the land might be cursed. What do you think? The Baxter Sighting. Back in 2022, a group of friends had just returned from a hunting trip in Baxter, Tennessee, and were unwinding on their property. As they relaxed, one of them noticed some movement out of the corner of their eye, but dismissed it, too tired from the hunt to focus on the tree line. However, when they glanced toward the setting sun, they spotted a massive figure in the distance. Unsure if their minds were playing tricks, they grabbed a camera, hoping to capture whatever it was. When the figure finally stepped out from behind the trees, both were filled with fear. The shape didn't match any animal they had ever encountered in the woods. Even though they kept filming, their nerves were on edge as the creature seemed uncomfortably curious.
Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm afraid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Valley, did you see that?
As the video begins, a large, dark figure is seen hiding behind a tree. The friends are visibly shocked by what they are witnessing. Though the camera quality is poor, the moment the creature steps out and extends its left arm, it's clear that the arm is unusually long. It's hard to say whether the creature was aggressive, but it was definitely curious. Some viewers believe this could be compelling evidence of Bigfoot, while skeptics argue the footage is too unclear to make a definitive call. If you enjoyed these ghostly encounters, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our spine-chilling videos.